All right, so I just want to touch on a couple other notations really quickly. They're ones that are kind of common sense, but to do the skills 3 on the assignment, you might just want to have a refresher here. So a couple of quick notations. Roster notation. Roster notation is exactly what it sounds like. So if you know what a roster is, like you ever go to a game and they give you the program, the team's roster is in there. So a roster is just a list of everybody that's involved in something. Okay, so a roster notation with a set of numbers, same thing. A list of all the members of the set. Okay, so for example, if I wanted a list of the integers from 80 to 90, if I wanted to write out that roster, I use the brackets for a set. So use those brackets. So just start listing them. Integers, so 80, 81, 82. If it's a big enough set and it's something where you're going to get annoyed like writing it all out, you can use the little dot, dot, dot thing. Once you've established a pattern, so 80, 81, 82, I can see that I'm counting by ones. So give it a few dots, up to 90. So then comma, 89, 90. So if you want to condense it like that, that's not a big deal. If you want to write them all out, totally fine. But you can see the integers 80, 81, 82, and so on, up to 89 and 90. So roster is really easy to do. Just list what's there. The other really simple notation that we use all the time, it's just like thinking about it, is writing something out in words. Okay, so writing something out in words is just literally describing what you see. Okay, so if I looked at this set, 0, 3, 6, 9, and so on, okay, what is the pattern that I see? I mean, you could literally write 0, comma, 3, comma, out words like that. That's kind of lame. Like, what's going on here where I can write out a pattern for forever? Okay, and so hopefully you see like the multiples of 3. There's a whole bunch of different ways to write things out in words, so it doesn't have to be exactly what I write. But I see the multiples of 3. And that's great, but that doesn't tell me where to start, so try to be as specific as you can. So it's the multiples of 3, starting at 0. So that's one way to write that set. Okay, another way to write it would be start at 0 and count up by 3s. Another way to write it would be non-negative multiples of 3. These are all the non-negative multiples of 3. So there's a bunch of different ways to write it. Just find one that you see and that's accurate. Okay. Then example 2, describe what you see in words. Okay, so what's in this set? Like what's being shaded here? Well, I see the numbers that are less than 5. It's not including it, so numbers less than 5. Or numbers that are also greater than or equal to 10. These are all the numbers that are either less than 5 or greater than or equal to 10. So in words, just write it out. So 2 simple notations just to help you finish off the assignment.